Time is incredibly important. You're not wrong there. No one attacked this guy. Sorry, we're back in my classroom, so of course you will learn something, and I'm painting right now, so. But I have time. Let's go to the whiteboard in the back. The green marker wasn't working, so I had to switch to the black one. But, okay, we're here at the whiteboard. Let's start with a threat that everyone seems to be well-versed in. The Kinzel. That marker didn't work either. I had to switch to a different one. Supply, I'm coming for you. So if you believe the hype, the Kinzel moves at Mach 10, which is 7,672.6 miles per hour. Let's do some simple conversion here, and per second, that's about 2.1 miles per second, which is moving. Now let's work with one of our lower tier systems, the Patriot missile system, which has a publicly available detectable range of 100 miles. So keep in mind, the Kinzel is an air-launched ballistic missile, which means it's launched, it climbs way up in the air, and it's pretty easily detectable for all radar systems. Its max range is way beyond this 100 miles, so chances are you would detect it right as it hit around this 100 mile mark. Now, I know this is mirrored, I'm sorry, but 2.1 miles per second at 100 miles is roughly 47 seconds, which sounds like not very much. Do you know what I, as an air defender, can do in 47 seconds? I can posture the system, drop out of radiate, change a couple of entries, come back up into radiate, detect the thing, get birds away, and engage that sucker, and probably still have time to eat a couple of snackies in there. But I know what you're going to say. How do you know to have your radar on? How do you know that these threats are coming at you? Blah, 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 right? Well, so the US and NATO have more sensors worldwide than pretty much everybody else in the world combined. That, coupled with the fact that the US spends more money on intelligence gathering than everybody else, it's a pretty well-educated guess. Honestly, if I told you how much Uncle Sam knows, most of you would be wearing tinfoil hats. But trust me, you're not that important. Now, when you're talking ICBMs, you're talking about things like THAAD and Aegis, and I just didn't feel like Googling Aegis, but the publicly available range of THAAD? 2,900 miles for detection, and 200 kilometers for interceptors. So don't worry, I did the math for you. That is 1,380 seconds from detection to impact. That's a lot of time. So that's why speed isn't as important as a lot of people think. There's a lot of different things that countries have designed inside their missiles to try and combat air defense systems. They make them do weird movements, they make them sometimes maneuver, and for anyone's like, well, they can maneuver, that's a new thing. No, maneuvering threats have existed since the 1980s, it's not a new thing. Now when you're talking ERS, or early release submunition, you have things like DPICM, dual purpose improved conventional munition, unitary high explosives, and runway penetrators. Now these are not new, these also have ways to be combated. I can't really divulge that, but yes. So I know calling me a big genius was said sarcastically, but compared to you, I actually am.